The man was gravely injured in an explosion while trying to save his wife and daughter, but during his stay in the hospital, neither his wife nor daughter came to see him even once. Yet he didn't get angry, assuming they were simply too busy. As soon as he was discharged, he rushed home to visit them. Even when his junior apprentice invited him to become chairman of the Shinka group, he firmly declined. When he opened the door, he saw his wife holding her old flame close. Before she could explain, the woman introduced herself, saying she was his wife's college classmate and his old flame, named Chu Hanwon. Only then did the man understand why his wife insisted the daughter carry her surname, and why she was named Chin Siwon. Her daughter's name was chosen to honor her old flame. Seeing the situation was serious, the wife hurried to explain, telling him not to overthink. She said the woman had just returned to the country, had no family in Jiangcheng. She only called her over for company. Meanwhile, he had been gravely injured in the ICU, and she hadn't cared. But the old flame was worried about him being alone. Hearing this, the man felt deeply disappointed in his wife. He said nothing. Instead, he handed the birthday gift he had prepared for his daughter, but she dismissed it as childish compared to the luxury watch her old flame had bought. The old flame mocked him further, claiming he was less capable. Seeing this, the man's last shred of hope for his daughter vanished. He left the gift and went upstairs alone. Then he overheard his daughter wishing that her old flame and mother would marry and become her father. His wife, instead of scolding the daughter, advised her that birthday wishes shouldn't be spoken aloud, or they wouldn't work. The man's disappointment in both wife and daughter reached its peak. He returned to his room, tore up the family photo, then called his lawyer, asking him to draft a divorce agreement. Soon the lawyer sent it over. The man hesitated to sign, after so many years together, but when he saw a video sent by his daughter, he signed without a second thought. In the video, his daughter asked the old flame when he could be her father. It turned out that after celebrating the birthday, the old flame had taken his wife and daughter to a mountaintop to stargaze. When his daughter began watching the stars, the old flame secretly removed her wife's wedding ring, threw it away, and revealed a carefully prepared proposal surprise from the trunk. The wife was moved. Then he took out a diamond ring, kneeling to propose. Though the wife hesitated, she didn't refuse him. The daughter filmed the whole scene and sent it to her father, mocking him for not being as romantic as the old flame. Seeing this, the man's last emotional attachment to his wife and daughter vanished. He signed the divorce agreement without hesitation. He then called his junior apprentice, agreeing to join Shinka Group as chairman. She was thrilled and promised to come back the next day to escort him. The next day, he handed the signed divorce papers to the housekeeper, instructing her to personally give them to his wife. Then he left the heartbroken home without hesitation. He went to his wife's company and submitted his resignation to the secretary. The secretary was shocked, spitting out his water in disbelief. He reminded the man that he was a co-founder, helped the CEO establish the company, and in just 3 years had made it one of the top 10 nationwide. Without him, the company might collapse. The secretary quietly told him that while he was in the hospital, there had been no progress in RD. Hearing this made the man even more disappointed. Even outsiders could see his contributions, yet his wife and daughter treated him as useless. He told the secretary his wife had probably found a replacement engineer for him. The secretary didn't press further, just promised to help process the resignation properly. Once the wife signed, his departure would be official. After taking care of all matters, the man prepared to leave the country with his junior apprentice. Meanwhile, his wife and daughter, unaware, had been with the old flame all this time. When the housekeeper saw the wife return, she handed over the letter the man left for her, telling her to open it after she was free. The wife took the envelope and opened it.